This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm hot. Don't wanna play, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. On a run to the bed and footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down. At the 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line.
All right, now, black 20.
First carry for James Conner. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
This is Conner. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check it out. Alert. Hey, 7. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now Ben on 3rd and long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Set. Black 30. 36. Hey. Do. Eight. Check, nickel. Check. Quarter.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. It was Nick Vigil there on the stop. On 2nd down, Samuels. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And they're a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Roethlisberger will throw. Complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 2nd down and goal. Roethlisberger. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again?
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my number 1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Dalton. Got a man open. It's Ross. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving down.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon there to make the grab as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it a second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. Now this throw caught left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 49 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Andy Dalton. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, got stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
He's got Green. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Dalton going to break the huddle, come up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
Check, 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 check. Check. Heavy.
Dalton here from the gun. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, 29 yards. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Bullet good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Now on 2nd and 13, Roethlisberger. And that one will fall incomplete. clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Roethlisberger. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again.
44. Middle. 36 to Mike. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Here we go on fourth down with Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But fourth and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It got his man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
2 by 2. Move. Kill. 2 by 2. Move. Watch out. Pick the edge. Regular. Yeah, 5-6. Show it up. Jam.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. They'll roll him out right, eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Dalton. Green brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
44. Here you go.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now he's forced out right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. So Dalton now. Now he'll let it go deep right into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Roethlisberger. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to fourth down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. 9 yards that time. Andy Dalton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now up to 14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down,
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Ben on third and long. And he will bring it back to the 4-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D lineman, you play the run.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19. Complete. It's Johnson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ben to throw again. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Alpha.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bengals will get the football back. So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the 1st-round pick out of Alabama. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Hey. Switch. Undercrunch.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 20.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a 1st down and not a touchdown.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons we like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On third down, Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.